Introducing from New York, opening packs at the speed of sound, pulling filth out of cases nightly, the undefeated, undisputed champion of the sports card breaking industry, Filth It's time for Filth Bombs!
What's up, everyone? Johnny O here with Filth Bomb Breaks, coming to you live from the House of Wax on August 11th, 2023. It is 11:34 p.m. Eastern, and we are here with a 6-box full case break of 1999 Fleer Showcase Baseball. That's right, 1999. We're throwing it back tonight. This is break code A3529. It was a random team format. All the teams and contestants are on the right-hand side of your screen. That means we're ready to rock. How is everyone doing? I just want to check the Facebook post real quick for a second. Let me know who's hanging out in the chat live tonight. Let's go. Let's rock. Let's get this baby ripped open. This has been waiting, what? This has been sitting 24 years waiting for us to open it? Boxes out now. Let's see what we got there. It's actually on the bottom of the case. They open it from the bottom. Fleer Showcase. Going out boxes. Oh, this is from. This is the original. That's cool. There's the showcase meme, the checklist. Pretty sick. Right. Here's a look at the box, guys. 1999 Fleer Showcase. This is going to be sick. Find Legacy Collection, Masterpieces. One Masterpiece version of each. So the Masterpiece version of the Legacy card is 1 of 1. Look for sequentially numbered Legacy Collection cards to 99, and they have different rows. Rows 1, 2, and 3. I believe row 1 is the more rare. So here we go. Let's have some fun, guys. Good luck to everyone. 6 boxes coming our way. Box number 1 starts now. Talk to me in the chat if you remember ripping this. Oh, that's a nice looking presentation. Look at that box. This is like velvet right here. It's like, that's kind of fire. Okay. That's pretty sick. All right, let's see what we get. Let's have some fun. Tell you what, these are nice looking. So they have different names too. So that's Passion. I believe these are the base, right? So that's David Cohn. That says Power up here. And yep, so that's row 3. Row 3, which are the most common. So there's your base looking. All right. Ruben Rivera. That's our first numbered card, guys, to 3,000. That is row 1. So that is our first row 1 card. Ruben Rivera for the Padres. San Diego on the board. Going to Larry. There you go, Larry. What up, Travis? He said, let's go Jeter. I definitely remember this and showcase basketball. You got the Yanks, Travis? Hey, let's go, Travis. Let's get some G's for you. Jim Thome and Jeff Bagwell. Wangan. So that's row 2. I mean, row 2. So these are row 2. So it looks like you get a row 2 on top. Maybe the row 3s will be on top when we get them. Row 2, Wangan for Texas. Raul Mondesi. Rusty Greer. Another row 2? Yes. All right, we should be able to now differentiate them. Scott Rowland, row 3, and row 3, Rondell White. All right. So the big numbers in the back like that are the row 2s. Remember, row 3 is the most common. Row 2 is mid, and row 1 is numbered. Don, I couldn't even tell you. I don't even remember. We'll have to find out together. Nice Bernie Williams. That is row 2, Bernie Williams. I miss old school Bernie. Nice hit for the Yanks. Paul Konerko. There's Jeff Kent on the row 2. Todd Walker, Frank Thomas, and Mark McGuire. All row 3s. Let me keep, it's easy to separate. Let me keep the row 2s together. You have Corey Koski on the checklist. Kevin Mangum. Kev's not here. He fell asleep. He's sleeping. Roosevelt Brown on the row 2. Matt Williams. Ooh, that's a nice Edgar. Good-looking Edgar right there. Row 2, Edgar for the Mariners. Richie Sexton and Tim Salmon. Nice row 2, Edgar. Checklist. Dustin Hermanson. Wow. Dustin Hermanson for the Expos. Saberhagen. Another numbered card. This one is to 6,000. Darryl Kyle. Darryl Kyle on the row 1. This set's kind of fire, guys. These are cool looking. That's for the Rockies. Colorado picks up some color. Rockies going to Mike Gorfinkel. There you go, Mike. Chris Benson. Wow. He goes, oh, I'm here. I'm too busy for a Libby Drive Fantasy Football League. Stop it. I'm in. You know I'm in. Cliff Floyd on the row 2. Ooh, this is the 500 coming up. There's Ricky Leday. What do we got to 500? 269 to 500. Ooh, that is so nice for the Padres. Look at that. Flair Showcase, Tony Gwynn. Measure of greatness to 500. That is so sick. Measure of greatness to 500 for the Padres. San Diego going to Larry Rothschild. I say Larry. That's sick. Cal Ripken Jr. What up, Johnny? We dialed back on the consignment, but shoot me a PM. I'll see what I can do for you. That's a row 2, Roger Clemens. Ooh, back-to-back row 2s. Randy Johnson. Row 2, big unit for the D-backs. That's fine. Dude, that's such a good-looking card. I want all these. Wow, a lot of row 2s in this box. There's Steve Finley. Greg Vaughn, and there's our first Jeter. That's a fire picture for Jeter. That's his row 3 card. Let's go, Travis. Have a break. Let's get some nice Jeters for you. Tino on the row 2. Tom Glavine, row 2. Next numbered card is to 6,000. Sandy Alomar Jr. for the Cleveland Indians on the row 1. Cleveland going to Larry. Scott Brocious. And who's that? Fernando. Can't read his name. Stegagnol? Wow, him I do not know. What up, Fernando? I want to say Baldelli. That's fire. Rusty Greer, who's behind him? Rusty Greer. And, ooh, the 3,000 for the Cardinals. Edgar Renteria. That's cool. 186 of 3,000. Edgar Renteria for St. Louis. Going to Andrew James. You don't see like old products like this, I feel like, with this many numbered cards, so that's a fun rip. Bobby Abreu, Eric Chavez, and Tim Salmon. I'm not even like halfway through a box and I already want to rip this again. Encarnacion, Roosevelt Brown, Johnny Damon row 2, Palmeiro, Wangan, and Mike Piazza. Yeah, absolutely, Johnny. Yeah, that's actually even better because what I was going to tell you is we had to cut back on consignment just because of the volume. But if it's a small amount and like quantity-wise, but it's a bigger card, absolutely we can help you. So shoot me a PM. I got you. Henry Rodriguez. There's Quentin McCracken. Edgardo Alfonso. Randy Wynn on the row 2. Gary Sheffield on the Dodgers, and Randy Johnson. I feel like we're doing another row 1. Carlos Beltran on the Royals. I used to love his showdown card on the Royals. Dante Bichette, Derek Bell, row 2. Pedro, and J.D. Drew. Kerry Wood, row 2. Steve Finley, Matt Williams, row 2. Shannon Stewart, and Kerry Wood. Ruben Rivera, Randy Wynn, and David Cone for the Yanks to 6,000 on the row 1. 337 of 6,000. Yankees going to Travis. Nice pick up, Travis. Carlos Delgado. Yeah, show me some Griffey of this. Show me some Griffey in this. Andres Galarraga, the big cat. Denny Nagel. Another numbered card. That is going to be Livan Hernandez for the Marlins to 3,000, row 1. All right, stands are full. We're going to have to start making cuts. Ken Caminiti. And who's that? Scott Hunter for the Mets. God bless you, Mets. Kevin said this is when baseball is good. Love the action. Frank Thomas on the row 2. Wow, look at the Griffey card. That's so fire. That's his row 3. Show me more Griffs. Dante Bichette, row 2. And Barry Bonds. Who's got the Giants? Larry Rothschild. Larry, let's get a fire Barry Bonds for you. Bobby Abreu, row 2, and there's a row 1 behind him. There it is. Ken Griffey Jr. nice and early. Sound the alarm. Boop. Boom. 136 of 1,500. Ken Griffey Jr. row 1 for the Mariners. Seattle going to Brendan Higgett. Congratulations, Brendan. That's so fire. Numbered Griffey at a 99. It waited 24 years for you. Ricky Leday on the row 2. Glavin. Jim Edmonds, row 2. Millwood. There's Wade Boggs for the Devil Rays. Kevin Mack on the board. Let's go. Row 2 for you. We take a fat Wade Boggs for you, Kev. Take a number, Wade. Chris Benson, row 2. Smoltz. Andy Bennis. Wow. Greg Vaughn. And wow, look at Jared Wright. Jarrett Wright. Robin Ventura, row 2 for the Mets. To 6,000 for the D-backs, Andy Bennis. Not to be confused with Elaine Bennis. Arizona going to Ryan Siz. Brocious and Troy Gloss. Guys, there's action in these boxes. We're not even done with one box. This is going to be great action. Moises Alou, Kurt Schilling on the Phillies in this. For the Rockies, Todd Helton to 3,000, row 1. Barry Larkin and Penn Grieve. Let's go. There you go, Colorado. Going to Mike Gorfinkel. Nice pick up, Mike. Let's take down Darryl Kyle. See you, Darryl. Three packs left in box number 1. And we get to do it 5 more times. All right, this is one of my new favorite products. Nomar on the row 2. I used to love Nomar before I was old enough to figure out Yankees versus Red Sox. He was my first ever favorite player. As far back as I can remember. I don't know how old I was. Called like 7 or something like that. Before I knew Yankees, Red Sox, and I shouldn't like the Red Sox, Nomar was my favorite player. Oh, look at that, guys. That's legacy. That is legacy Jim Thome. That is going to be to 99. Sound it for the Indians. The 22 of 99. Jim Thome. That is so sick. Blue foil legacy to 99. Who's got Cleveland? Larry Rothschild. Fire hit, Larry. All right, this Brock's loaded. This Brock's loaded. We need to run it back. And this didn't fill. It didn't get respected. But I understand. Now that we see it. Now that we see it, we got to run it back. Chad said I'd be interested in the Todd Heltons. I PC him. So, Mike, if you were looking to sell the Todd Heltons, hit up Chad. Gary Sheffield, row 2. Bennis, row 2. Galarraga and Greg Maddux, last pack of box 1. What a first box. Tony Gwynn to 500, Griffey to 1,500, Tomey to 99. There's Todd Helton on the row 2. Mike Mussina, one of my favorites on the Orioles there. Reggie Sanders, row 2. Castilla and Nomar. That was fire, guys. Let's put row 2s over here. Row 1's right there. And let's run it back. Box 2. That was wild. What did you guys think about that first box? All the way down there. All right, let's rock. Box number 2. It should be Chad. I would assume Sosa is in here. Oh, it's backwards. That's why I was like, why does this look weird? Todd Helton, row 2. Kevin Millwood. Denny Nagel, row 2. The Reds card kind of pops, right? Castilla. Why does the JD Drew backwards? It looks like it's just a mistake. Row 3. Damian Easley on the row 2. Smoltz. Rico Bronya. Wow. Scott Brocious. And there's Sammy Sosa. There we go. Confirmed. So, yes, you are looking for Slammin' Sammy. J.D. Drew. Ooh, next up, numbered card. It is for the Tigers. Tony Clark, row 1 to 1,500. Detroit checking in. Going to Stuart Hurtis. Dude, the amount of number cards that are in here, this is actually like a fire break. Randy Wynn, Moises Alou, and Darren Erstad. Like, a lot of chances to spread it around. I love it. Order more, Steve, right now. Rafael Palmeiro on the row 2. Chan-Ho Park to 6,000. Who do we got for the Red Sox? Mike Stanley on the row 1. These are all row 1s, right? Yep. Mike Stanley, row 1 for Boston. Higginson and Mark McGuire. Bernie Williams on the row 2. Now show me a one-on-one one time. Rockies, have a break. Row 1, Larry Walker to 3,000. 2 boxes in, about 1 box in, like 4 packs in, you have your Todd Helton and Larry Walker row 1s on the board already. Rockies going to Mike Gorfinkel. Bang! Put them together. There you go, Mike. Oh, Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey Jr. on the row 2. Beautiful. Beautiful. Al Leiter on the row 2. Greg Vaughn and Mike Piazza. Pedro, row 2 for the Red Sox. Alex Gonzalez, row 2 for the Marlins. Sean Green for the Blue Jays. And there's a Manny Ramirez. I forgot. Cleveland's nasty in this. Tommy and Manny. When was Manny rookie year, by the way? I think it was the last year. Was it 98 or like 97? It was close to that, I think. Unless I'm off on that. Pickering on the row 2. Mussina. And another Flair Showcase Legacy. Shannon Stewart for the Blue Jays to 99. Wow, so do you get one of these per box? That's actually fire. Legacy Collection /99. Shannon Stewart for the Blue Jays. Toronto's going to Anthony Zappelli. Nice hit, Zap. Carlos Beltran and a Frank Thomas. Tim Salmon. Brett Boone. There's Charles Johnson. Todd Hundley and A-Rod for the Mariners. Jim Edmonds, row 2. Sandy. To 6,000, row 1. It is Doug Glanville for the Phillies. So Philadelphia checks in. Going to Brett Robeson. There you go, Brett. Ray Langford for the Cardinals and a Vladdy Sr. for the Expos. Ventura, Nagel, another row 1 to 3,000. This one's Henry Rodriguez for the Cubs. Pickering and Tim Salmon. There you go, Chicago. Going to Chad Farris. Mark McGuire, row 2. Clemens, Kevin Millwood, row 2. Galarraga and a Travis Lee. Oh, gotta love the no batting gloves. Jason Kendall, row 2 for the Pirates. And here's another row 1. Who do we got? Another row 1. Who do we got? It doesn't want to slide, so we'll pick it. For the Cardinals, Ray Langford. Is that your second one? No, you got Edgar Renteria. Row 1 to 3,000, Ray Langford for St. Louis. Going to Andrew James. Let's go, Andrew. Get in there, Ray. Pedro Maddox. Jeremy Giambi, row 2. Jeremy Giambi on the Royals there. And, oh, what is that? Haven't seen that yet. What is that? Raul Mondesi. What is it? Who is it? It is Wave of the Future, Preston Wilson. That is so fire. It has it's like a lenticular feel. Those are 1,000. 861 of 1,000. Preston Wilson for the Marlins, and it has that lenticular, 3D feel. That's pretty sick. Nice hit for the Marlins. This set's fire. I need to get a box of this. Who's got Marlins? I was looking at Miami, Florida. Florida Marlins going to Sean Marling. Marlins for Marling. Stewart and Noma. Todd Walker, row 2. Brett Tomko, row 2. Bartolo and Tim Salmon. Randy Johnson. Moises Alou, row 2. Andrew Jones for the Braves. Kurt Schilling, row 2. And Richie Sexton. Eric Chavez. Edgar. There's David Cohn, row 2 for the Yanks. Rondell White. And Juan Encarnacion. Sheffield, row 2. Who's that? Jeremy Burnitz. Wow. Ooh, Luis Gonzalez to 6,000 for the D-backs. Too soon. Too soon, Mariano. Row 1 for Arizona. Nice hit, D-backs. Going to Ryan Sizz. Let's get Luis Gonzalez up there. Find a spot for him. Caminiti and Barry Bonds. Show me some Barry Bonds. Show me a row 1 Barry. Abreu. Edgar. Bob Higginson, row 1 for the Tigers. Jason Kendall and Troy Gloss. There you go, Detroit. Going to Stewart. Scott Hunter. Giambi, Devin White, row 2. David Wells and Cal Ripken Jr. Tim Salmon was a beast. I feel like all these names are beasts. Ruben Rivera. That is going to be Michael Barrett to 1,500 for the Expos. Paul Konerko, and another Jeter. Montreal going to Matt Schwartz. Nice row 1. Corey Koski, Mike Stanley, row 2, Barry Larkin, and Fernando again. 2 packs left in box 2. Dean Palmer, Palmeiro, and Scott Rowland. All right, last pack. David Wells, row 2. We have a row 1 in the final pack to 6,000. Paul O'Neill for the Yanks. That's nice. Yankees going to Travis Spooty. Nice hit, Travis. Tom Glavine. Scott Hunter does it for box number 2. All right, so far, 2 boxes, 2 of the Legacy collections to 99. Remember, you can get 1-of-1s of these. It is the Masterpiece Collection, 1-of-1 of those. So that is the true chase of this product. Box 3. Those are monsters. The 1-of-1 Masterpieces are monsters. Here we go. Right into box 3. Kerry Wood, row 2. Johnny Damon, Beltran, and Encarnacion. Now we kind of got to get a feel for it. We've heard all the names. Let's start grooving a bit. Galarraga, Glanville, row 2, and a Barry Bonds. Tom Glavine, row 2. Ooh, here's another one. Here's another, what is it, Wave of the Future? Yep, Wave of the Future. This one is going to be for the Rockies, Todd Helton. I said Colorado. Have a break one time. 561 of 1,000, Todd Helton, Wave of the Future. Colorado going to Mike Gorfinkel. Bang! Build yourself a stand back there. Let's go, Mike. Rockies the team of the break so far. Andrew Jones, row 2. And there's our legacy. It is going to be Eric Karros for the Dodgers to 99. 86 of 99. Eric Karros for the LA Dodgers going to Andrew James. Congrats, Andrew. So I didn't realize. So this is row 1. I didn't know the rows still carry over. I mean, sorry, row 3. So this is row 3 legacy. Both of the other legacies we hit were row 2. I didn't realize the rows still matter in the legacy collections. So pretty cool. So those first 2 boxes were even better than we thought. Pickering and Tim Salmon. They're still numbered the same, right? This is the 99? Yeah, still numbered the same, but different row. Ray Langford. Oh, I thought that was Bonds for a second. Charles Johnson, row 1 to 6,000. So the orange. That's going to Baltimore. Orioles are owned by Salvador Macias Palomar. There you go, Sal. Yeah, it is, Chad. Greg Vaughn and Chris Benson. This is such a fun rib, especially, I mean, the names, how nice the cards are, how many numbered hits you get, the potential, not bricked up. Everything about this has been great. Row 1, Ruben Rivera to 3,000 for the Padres. That is your second one. Castilla and Hunter. Padres going to Cole.
Another one.
Troy Gloss. Back-to-back row 2s. Jarrett Wright. Derek Bell, row 2. So we got 3 of them in that one. Moises Alou and A-Rod. Larry Walker, row 2. Edgar, row 2. Cliff Floyd and Tucci. Sheffield. To 6,000 for the Royals. That's nice. Johnny Damon, row 1. Johnny Damon, row 1. Kansas City Royals going to Larry Rothschild. Nice hit, Larry. Biggio, another row 1. That one's going to be Damian Easley for the Tigers to 3,000. Detroit going to Stuart Hurtis. Here you go, Stuart. Another wave of the future. Let's go. For the Cubs, that one is Roosevelt Brown to 1,000. Palmeiro and Barry Bonds. Who's got the Cubs? Chad Farris. There you go, Chad. Let's put the Tony up with Griffey and we'll build those. Row 2, Galarraga. Gwynn. Jeff Kent on the row 2. Jeremy Burnett's row 2. Biggio. Jim Thome, row 2. Sandy, David Justice. Edmonds and Wood. J.D. Drew. Marquise Grissom. There's Kevin Max Boy. Caminiti and Eric Chavez. Biggio, row 2. For the Marlins, there's Alex Gonzalez to 6,000, row 1. Florida going to Sean Marling. Congrats, Sean. Helton and Wangan. Grissom. Shannon Stewart. Row 1 behind him. This one's to 3,000. It is back-to-back for the Marlins. Livan Hernandez for Sean.
Another one.
There we go. There's our first Bonds sighting. Row 2, Barry Bonds. Oh, so fire. Early stages Bonds. It's Giants Bonds, but it's right before Big Juice Bonds. Love it. Brian Giles. Wow, he was a beast. Remember Giles for a minute? That didn't Brian Giles have like an insane catch in left field? Or am I thinking of someone else? I think I'm thinking of someone else. An insane catch over the left field wall in the Pirates Stadium. Hermanson, row 2. Smoltz, row 2. What up, David? Burks, row 2. Sanders. There's Andy Pettit, row 2. Oh, that's cool. His picture's a pickoff move for row 2. That's actually pretty fire. Glavine and Mo Vaughn. Salmon. Al Leiter, row 2. Edgar Renteria. 3 left in box 3. Todd Walker, row 2. Row 1 to 6,000 for the Giants. It's Jeff Kent. We take it. Jeff Kent for the San Francisco Giants going to Larry Rothschild. I say Larry. Ventura and a Chipper Jones. Moises, another row 1 to 3,000. Yes. Big sexy Bartolo Colon. Bartolo Colon to 3,000. Row 1 for the Cleveland Indians and Larry Rothschild. Bang! Congratulations. Livan Hernandez. And last pack of box 3. Scott Hunter. Edgar. Ooh, there's another legacy. It's row 2, Robin Ventura legacy to 99 for the Mets. Bang! So we actually got an extra one out of this box. I mean, I don't know if it's one per box, but the first 2 boxes had 1. Third box had 2. So we have 4 out of 3 boxes so far. Nice hit for the Mets. New York's going to Brendan Higgett. Have a break, Brendan. You got that Griffey already, too. Abreu and Manny Ramirez does it for box 3. I love this product. Still have half a case left, guys. 3 boxes left. Here's box number 4. Here we go. Good luck. Cliff Lloyd. Starting off with a row 1. Edgardo Alfonso for the Mets. Here come the Mets. Back-to-back packs. 248 of 6,000. Row 1, Alfonso. Mets right back to Brendan.
Bang! He's on fire!
Big Cat. We're going back-to-back row 1s? We are. Back-to-back row 1s. This one's to 3,000. It is Richie Sexson. For the Cleveland Indians, going to Larry Rothschild. McCracken and Clemens. Piazza, row 2 for the Mets. Eric Karros, row 2. There's Barry Bonds and Albert Bell. Cliff Lloyd is a legend. Shout out Filthbomb, too. Ooh, that might be a nice one right there. You guys see that? Was that row 1 Randy? That is so fire. Sounded for the D-backs. Row 1 to 1,500, Randy Johnson. Filthbomb D-backs going to Ryan Sizz. Congratulations, Ryan. That's a beauty. There's Wade Boggs on the row 2 for Kevin Mack. Sammy Sosa. Ruben Rivera. Randy Wynn, row 2 for the Devil Rays. Gabe Kapler. Al Leiter, row 2 for the Mets. Moises and Barry Bonds. He did not used to go by Bob Abreu. You're lying to me right now. You're lying to my face. Bob Abreu? That's his dad. I don't believe it. Row 1 to 5,000. How about Rusty Greer for Texas? Rangers going to Cole Poland. There you go, Cole. Rodriguez. When did Bob Abreu change to Bobby? Ray Langford, row 2. How about another row 1 to 3,000? That's a nice one for the Angels. It's Jim Edmonds. Oh, I love that. Jim Edmonds to 3,000, row 1. Anaheim going to Zap. There you go, Zap. Bang! Albert Bell. Oh, that is row 1 legacy Tim Salmon. Sounded to 99. Legacy Collection Tim Salmon. 28 to 99 for the Angels going to Zap. All right, this product is so fire. Look how nice that is. With a blue foil on it. Legacy Collection right there. Let's go, Zap. Can I get a Master Collection 101 one time, please? Thank you. Pudge Rodriguez, that's our first sighting of him. Jeremy Burnett's, row 2. David Wells on the row 2. David Justice, row 2. Wow, Warren Morris. Sandy Alomar, row 2. Chipper. Ooh, there was a card stuck. Oh, no, there wasn't. Vinny Castilla, row 2. For the Yanks, David Cone, row 1. I think we got him already, right? David Cone, row 1 to 6,000 for the Yankees. Going to Travis.
Another one.
The fact that we can get 1-1s out of here is so crazy. Higginson, row 1 to 3,000. Yankees, there's Bernie Williams. Back-to-back row 1s for the Yankees and Travis. Heat up, Travis, one time. Congratulations.
Bang!
Another one.
He's heating up.
You wouldn't get a Jeter next. Jeff Bagwell for the Astros, row 2. Dante Bichette, row 2 for the Rockies. Dude, Rockies are loaded in this. Bichette, Helton, Larry Walker, Damian Easley, Brett Saberhagen for the Red Sox. Roberto Alomar. Indians are loaded too. Mariners loaded. Yanks loaded. Tino Martinez, row 2. Steve Finley, row 2 for the D-backs. Ooh, that's nice. That's our first row 2 signing of him. Alex Rodriguez for the Mariners. There's Johnny Damon for the Royals on the row 2. Pedro, here's row 1. Sandy Alomar Jr. to 6,000. Going to Cleveland. Larry Rothschild picking it up. Vinny Castilla. Mike Caruso, another row 1 to 3,000 for the Mets. There's Robin Ventura. Mets going to Brendan. Give me another legacy one time. Jeter, row 2. Oh, what? Oh, that was another one to 500, guys. It's another one of these. Measure of greatness to 500 right here. Who's this one? Oh, that is so nasty. Sound the alarm for the Mariners. Ken Griffey Jr. to 500. Nasty hit. Seattle going to Brendan Higgett. 342 of 500. Measure of greatness, Ken Griffey Jr. I'm in love with this product. Look at all the names. Look, Babe Ruth, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, Mickey Mantle, Lou Gehrig. It's all names of just legends in the background. That is the sickest design. Look at the back of it. Oh. Put the Griffies together. Pedro. What a product. What a product. Tom Glavine. Paul Konerko, row 2. This is something I actively want to look to somehow break right now, but I know it's impossible. Barry Larkin, row 2. Reggie Sanders, row 2. Rondell White, and a Ken Griffey Jr. I would get into breaks of this right now. The fact you can get 1-on-1s. There's Brian Giles. John Smoltz on the row 2. Cliff Floyd and Greg Maddux does it for that box. 4 boxes in the books. Still got 2 left, guys. Here's box number 5. Show me Masterpiece 101. All right, let's get it. Good luck, guys. Bernie Williams, row 2. We start off with a row 1 to 3,000. There's Jose Canseco For the Devil Rays, Kevin Mack with Canseco on your team. Didn't even know it. Nice pickup, Kev.
Bang!
And Clark Fanatics is still working on that. They don't have playbacks yet. It's like the same stage as how Whatnot, when they first started, they didn't have it. So they're still working on getting that feature up and running. So unfortunately, right now, there are no playbacks. Albert Bell on the row 2. Paul Konerko, row 2. Walker and Gloss. Hermison, row 2. Jeff Cirillo, row 2. You got it, man. All right, this feels extra thick. Why? Row 2, Tino. Row 2, Glavin. That's why. 3 row 2s. Charles Johnson, row 2. Extra hit. Extra card in that one. Warren Morris, row 2. Millwood. Moises, here's row 1. To 6,000. How about Ricky Leday for the Yanks? Going to Travis. Cliff Floyd. Row 1 to 3,000. It's Greg Vaughn for the Reds. Cincy checking in with a numbered hit. There you go, Cincinnati Reds going to Larry Rothschild. Nice pickup, Larry. Barry Bonds on the row 2. And, ooh, look at that. Mo Vaughn for the Angels, row 1. He's listed to 1,500. So the better guys are listed at 1,500 because Griffey's at 15. That's so fire. Molicious. Angels going to Zap.
Bang!
Nice hit, Zap. Really cool. Dean Palmer, row 2. Haven't hit Legacy yet out of this box. Should still be alive, assuming they are in every box. That they have been so far. I guess nothing's guaranteed. Tomko. This felt thick. I just want to make sure nobody's stuck. No, we good. Rivera, row 2. Pettit. Kurt Schilling, row 2. Langford and Barry Bonds. Gabe Kapler. Rico Bronya. Koski. Row 1, who do we got? To 6,000. David Justice for Cleveland. Row 1. Indians going to Larry Rothschild. Bob Abreu. I'll never get over it. Damian Easley to 3,000 for the Tigers for the second time.
Another one.
Dude, I feel like this is better than the rips right now. The number cards of like the big names. Nostalgia. Travis Lee. Alex Gonzalez, row 2. Kevin Mack, I want to play MVP baseball on PS2 right now. Me too. Paul O'Neill on the row 2. MVP with Albert Pujols on the cover. Or no, the one with Manny on the cover, right? Ventura to 1,500. That is Warren Morris. Was he supposed to be that good back then that he's to 1,500 and other guys are to 6,000? Pittsburgh Pirates going to Cole Poland. Alfonso, row 2. Kendall and Manny. Vlad Sr. on the row 2. John Smoltz. Larry Walker. Here's another row 1 to 6,000. There's Ray Durham for the White Sox. So there you go. Chicago checks in with a numbered card. White Sox going to Alan Cassell. There you go, Alan. Sheffield. Another row 1. For the Devil Rays, Quentin McCracken to 3,000. Kevin Mack, that's your favorite player, don't lie. That's your PC right there. Quentin McCracken for Kevin Mack and the Devil Rays.
Very nice.
Hernandez and Albert Bell. There we go. Nice hit for the Indians. Manny Ramirez, row 2. Denny Nagel, row 2. And a Sammy Sosa on the back. Todd Helton. Mike Mussina, row 2. Biggio. Al Leiter, row 2. 2 packs left in box 5. I don't want this break to end, to be honest. All day, baby. Chipper Jones, row 2 for the Braves. That's nice. And there's our legacy. It's for the Tigers. Justin Thompson to 99. 30 of 99 on the row 3. Justin Thompson for Detroit. Going to Stuart Hurtis. So far it has been 1 per box at least. Edmonds. Last pack of box number 5. Imagine they go back-to-back with the legacies for us. The Big Cat, row 2. Row 1 to 6,000. It is Rolando Araujo for the Devil Rays. Watch out, Kevin Mack. You're heating up, kid. Box 5 in the books. All right, guys. Unfortunately, we are down to our last box. I want to keep ripping this, but here we go. Box number 6, last box mojo. Last chance at the Masterpiece Collection 1 of 1. Here we go. Good luck. Who is it, Rojo? What do you mean? That's your boy. Don't act like you don't know. Vinny Castilla for the Rockies. Reggie Sanders. And a Roland. Ooh, let's go. Wave of the Future coming up to 1,000. Scott Brocious on the row 2. It is going to be Juan Encarnacion for the Tigers to 1,000. Detroit going to Stuart Hurtis. Nice pickup, Stuart. Bang! Albert Bell, row 2. Edgar, row 2. Tomey and Maddox. Feels a little thicker. Maybe a row 1 or an extra hit. Biggio, row 2. Glavin, row 2. Ooh, it is row 1. Let's go. Oh, that's your boy right there. Chan-Ho Park for the Dodgers to 6,000 on the row 1. L.A. Dodgers going to Andrew James. Congrats, Andrew. On the board with a numbered hit. Nomar. Dude, 1999 Flair Showcase. Look at these, dude. Griffey to 500. These are fire. They're fire, dude.
It's like Chan-Ho Park. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, Chan-Ho Park to 6,000. What's good?
What is this?
It's called 1999 Flair Showcase. It's so sick. They have different levels. So these are all like the base called row 1s. These are row 2s, and all the number cards are row 3s. It's actually pretty fire. 1999. Row 2, Dustin Hermanson. Row 2, Sean Green. Another row 1. It is another row 1. Who do we got for the Indians? Big Sexy ×2. Bartolo Colon. That's so fire. Your second one for the Indians and Larry Rothschild. Nice hit, Larry. He's goated.
Another one.
No, that wasn't Steve, Kevin. Matt. He's fast asleep. Stop it. Come on. You know better than that. Mike Piazza on the road 2 for the Mets. Nice pickup. And, oh, that's legacy. What do we got? Come on, baby. This could be our last one of the break, so let's go. Make it count. Dante Bichette, legacy. It's a White Sox. It is Paul Konerko. We take that. Bang! Chicago and Alan Cassell. Congratulations, Konerko to 99, row 3, legacy. Really cool hit. Renteria and Delgado. We did have a box, though. It had more than one, so not out of it. Not out of it yet. Rondell White, and plus we're looking for 1-1 anyway. Rusty Greer, Hilton, and Wangan. Oh, that's a name right there. Bernard Gilkey, row 2. Jeff Kent, row 2. Ben Grieve. Oh, this is thick. This one's thick. Show me a row 1. Chipper, row 2. Travis Lee, row 2. Vladdy Sr., row 2. Wow, how about just 4 of them? Johnny Damon, row 2. Bob Abreu and Troy Glaus. Mike. Yo, Mike. He's downstairs. Jim Tomei, row 2. Carlos Beltran, row 2. Here's a row 1 to 6,000. We have Brett Saberhagen for the Red Sox. Boston going to Miles Nakahira. Cal Ripken Jr. That's nice. Barry Larkin, row 2. I think there's another row 1 coming at us. Row 1, Ray Lankford for the Cardinals. Sheffield and another Jeter. What up, Aaron? Albert Bell to 1,500. There's Troy Glaus on the row 1. Nice pickup for the Angels. Anaheim's going to Zap. Raul Mondesi, row 2. Edmonds and Jeff Bagwell. Hunley, row 2. Venice, row 2. Aaron, they're just so fire, man. Bartolo Colon, row 2. This product, I've never ripped this until tonight. This is the first time I saw it, so I didn't know what to expect. It's 100% exceeded my expectations. So fire. I'm about to go look on eBay and stuff for some of these. I might have to add some to the PC. Like a nice Mike Mussina, Griffey. Pat Burrell, row 2. Matt Williams, Pudge Rodriguez, and a Chris Benson. You like the meat hands, Kev? Thank you. Appreciate you. Shannon Stewart, row 2. Here's row 1 for us to 6,000 for the Braves, Kevin Millwood. Atlanta picks up some color. Braves going to Rye Fraley. There you go, Rye. Jose Canseco and Albert Bell. Jose Canseco, row 2. Rondell White to 3,000 for the Expos. Rivera and Burrell. Montreal, that's going to Matt Schwartz. Yeah, he really was, Aaron. I'm with you. Pat Burrell was very good. Underrated. Manny Ramirez on the row 2. Jeff Kent. Derek Bell, row 2. Barry Bonds. Oh, Aaron, I just saw your thing. Some of these cards, the value is insane, man. Like you can get one-on-ones out of this. Like numbered Griffies, the 500, the old stuff. Richie Sexton, some stuff sells like crazy. Paul O'Neill, row 2. McCracken. Larry Walker, row 2. Edgardo Alfonso, row 2. And a chipper. Oh, all day, man. I can talk baseball all day. Delgado Barry Bonds, row 2. Smoltz, row 2. 3 packs left to the break, guys. Cliff Floyd, row 2. To 6,000. Row 1, it's Justin Thompson for the Tigers. Who's got Detroit? Stuart Hurtis. Floyd and a Jarrett Wright. 2 packs left. Yeah, you did well with those O's, man. Good choice. Alomar, row 2. Here's a row 1 to 3,000 for the Yanks. There's Scott Brocious. New York Yankees going to Travis Spooty. Tino and a Mo Vaughn. Gabe Kapler, row 2. Mike Bucina, row 2. Bernie Williams and Michael Barrett. That does it for the break, guys. That was awesome. That was awesome, guys. Thank you all so much for filling it up and having some fun tonight. Let's get these out of the way, and we'll do a recap and show you what we got. All right, here's our row 1s.
Crack a lag on the track.
Wave of the Future to 1,001 Encarnacion. Luis Gonzalez, row 1, and Edgar Renteria, row 1. Over here we have a Johnny Damon, row 1, and a Sandy Alomar Jr., row 1. Jose Canseco, row 1. Jim Edmonds, row 1. Paul O'Neill and David Cohn. Over here, Rockies winning. Todd Helton to 1,000. Larry Walker, row 1, and Todd Helton, row 1. Bartolo Colon, row 1. Mo Vaughn, row 1. Tony Gwynn, measure of greatness to 500. That's so far. Randy Johnson, row 1. Another Bartolo. That is Roosevelt Brown to 1,000 and Preston Wilson. Over here are your legacies. Paul Konerko to 99. Justin Thompson to 99. Tim Salmon, row 1 to 99. Robin Ventura, row 2 to 99. Eric Karros, row 3 to 99. Shannon Stewart, row 2 to 99. And Jim Tomei, row 2 to 99. And some Griffies for you. Row 1, Griffey to 1,500. And the hit of the break, Ken Griffey Jr., measure of greatness to 500. Congratulations to the Mariners and Brendan Higgins. Kevin Mack, I appreciate you for getting in, buddy. Good to see you. All right, everyone, that'll do it. Thank you all so much again for filling this up and ripping tonight. If you guys have any questions, you can PM me on Facebook or you can email us, filthbombreaks@gmail.com. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for some more breaks. And as always, make it a filthy one.